There is never enough money. Sound familiar? If so, I see you. But somebody has enough money. How did you do it? As you income increase, your expenses also tend to rise. Like Robert Kiosaki told us in the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, working 9-to-5 job doesn't make you rich. You already know, don't you? Because it will just cover some of your basic needs. Maybe you will afford weekly eating out in the restaurant or having vacation twice a year. If so, nice. But there is two ways to get rich. You will be an entrepreneur and create value for people. And the second one, save up your money from your income and park this money in the right assets. In this video, I will discover the second way to get rich through investment from your savings, from your money that you earn on a job, changing your time for money. Your money is your time. You need to ensure that your money works for you over time, creating your financial independence. But you would ask me, what if I don't have enough money after my expenses? Don't worry, my friend. I will break down two different situations with low expenses and low income and high expenses and high income. Also, I will discuss problems that people face in this situation. And most important, I will show how I do low expenses and high income. How I increase my income without barely increasing my expenses. And it just by implementing few secrets from 4 books I've read about these secrets and how exactly I implemented them in my life. I will also explain in this video. Let's break down the privilege of having enough money. Wealth is the power of to turn your goals, your dreams, your desire into reality. It has the depth of possibility, opens up the world, and has the power to enrich our lives and the lives of others people around us. The studies of University of California shows us that money gives us happiness when it helps us to cover our needs, especially our basic needs, like food, water, clothing, sleep, and shelter. But this research also shows us, but more than a certain level, money doesn't make us happier. It was a study between people who was making 30,000 ki yearly, and they thought they will be happier than they will earn more than 50k yearly. Money is important to choose the place wherever we want to live, do our favorite job, take care of our family and our friends. What you can also do when you will have enough money, you can show to your 9-to-5 job this. The other study shows us richest American men live 15 years longer than the poorest men in America. By the women, the situation is not so big. The richest women in America live 10 years longer than the poorest women in America. It means on average, you will live longer if you would have more money, if you would have enough money for covering your basic needs. From the other side, you don't need too much money in order to be happy. Now let's cover how to earn enough money and how to implement things in order to be happy. It is crucial not only read, listen, or watch suggestions, but the key point here is to implement it and adopt in your life. After reading the book The Richest Man in Babylon, I discovered for myself that it's crucial to save up 10% from your income. Invest this money in things you understand. Talk with people, learn from them, or talk with people who know what they do with the money and try to copy their movements, their actions. Ask some suggestions from them and put your money in this place where they also put their money. It's a good saying, put your money where your mouth is. From the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad from Robert Kiosaki, I learned basic knowledge that I already knew before, but I didn't realize. When you earn not a lot of money, then your expenses are also low. But once you start to earn more money, your expenses will also increase. And then you will get in a hamster race. You will run and run again month after month to earn enough money to cover your expenses. And this will never end. From Bodo Schafer book, I got some suggestion. If you, let's say, 1k a month, your expenses will be 500. When you income 1.500 ki, let your expenses at 500. Don't raise it. If your income will hit 200 ki, you will let your expenses at 500. Then you have the difference between your income and your expenses. Because you get to used to this 500 expenses, you have the difference of 1,500 ki that you can invest in some assets that will perform over time. But what do normal people if they earn 1,500 expenses? When they earn 2,000, the expenses will also raise maybe until 1,000, maybe until 1,500. And then they have a gap only 500. And this 500 they will also spend on some some credits, buy some cars, and etc. You don't need to always live with expenses of 500. It's only 2, 4, 5 years until your investment will grow, because as you can invest it every month 1,500 in some assets, the compounding effect will show their power. The next technique I learned, I watched some YouTube video, and the author of this YouTube video said, if you earn 2,000 key monthly and have only 500 expenses, the difference at first you have to invest, then wait until your investment will grow, and then you take money from your investment and spend for vacation, for clothes, for things you want to buy, for some gifts and other things. But you want to do like at first you earn, then you spend, then you save up. At first save, invest, and then spend. This is the crucial rule what I learned and what I implemented, what I've been implementing since 2016, almost 7 years. And then after getting financial free, you will be able to fulfill your dreams, helping you make basic needs, taking care of your parents, giving them medical and health care. You will be the owner of your time and your money. After that, you will have enough money. You can also quit your job, change your job if you want, but you don't have to change your time for money. Your time will be yours. Your time will belong to you, not to everyone, not to your boss. The time is yours. You can make vacation wherever you want. In order to do it, you just need to buy a ticket, take your bag and go outside the door. Take a plane and go around the world. Just imagine, you don't need to wait until reception permission for vacation at your work. The time is yours and the world is yours. And what to do after that? After you have enough money, after you can do wherever you want, you can travel wherever you want, enjoying life and doing nothing? Do you want this? Just lying down on an island, drinking some drinks and swimming in ocean? From my opinion, if I would have enough money to cover my needs, to travel around the world encounter what I want, I would spend my time for things really exciting about them and creating value for people that appreciate this value and helping to the planet by doing something good for it. As I said, you have to implement things what you learn. The difference between people implementing them and they just read and forget about it, it's crucial, because the people who just watch some YouTube videos without implementing skills, it's like a good Netflix, like productivity Netflix. You think, okay, I'm watching some good stuff, but you don't take responsibilities to implement them, because implementing is not too easy, because you have a battle between your old habits and the new habits you don't develop yet. For example, after reading The Richest Man in Babylon, I implemented habit of saving 10% of my income every month, but then I started to earn more money, and I kept in mind that Robert Kiyosaki said in his book Rich Dad Poor Dad, then as soon your income will grow, your expenses will also grow. I didn't want to get the same. I continued to save every month 10% of my income, implementing the rule of the book The Richest Man in Babylon. But then I listened to Bodo Schafer book, where he said you used to have to live for your low expenses, and when you start to earn more money, don't raise your expenses. Continues to spending low amount of money, and the difference save every month. I did it. I implemented them. And then after suggestion from the YouTube video of it was earn, then save up, then invest, then get money from the investment and spend. This money you can spend. This all is investment money, and only interest from investment, it's your money for spending. Some of the money you can also reinvest and spend, not the whole money. And I also did it. I started to invest my money from 2016 until 2017. I saved up money. And then there came next implementation, also from The Richest Man in Babylon. Invest your money in things you understand. At that time I heard a little bit of stocks, but I didn't understand it. And I also heard about cryptocurrency. At first it was scared for me, because I thought how you can just send money for anywhere. But then I realized it's like a new trend, and I tried to invest in it. In 2017 I invested my money, and then I lost half of them. Yes, it was bad. But then I started to research about things where I was investing in it, which is actually wrong. You have at first search and then invest, not invest and then research in what you was investing. But with this money I bought my experience, because I learned that Bitcoin has halving and it happens every 4 years. And I just didn't jump on the train that has already left the station. It was not early enough, because I bought cryptocurrency at the top. But then I realized, okay, next halving came in a couple of years, And then I went back on the market in 2019 and invested money during 2019 and 2020 and sell my cryptocurrency, earning some money that I could spend for my needs. Now it's 2023 and we have the same situation before halving, where some of cryptocurrency very cheap. The train is still on the station. It didn't depart. It didn't run away. It stays on the station. So I think you can go in the train. At least I will go in the train now. I'm actually in the train with my money. And then I have just to wait at I think 1 or 2 years to earn interest from my money. Dude, it's up to you where you want to invest your money. I'm just showing you my way to inspire you doing the same. To sum up these 4 rules: number 1, save 10% of your income. Number 2, don't increase your expenses, but let them remain by the current level, because over time you will earn more and more money. Don't increase your expenses. Number 3, invest your money in assets you understand or somebody else understands, but take responsibility on you when you give your money for somebody else. And number 4, don't spend your money before investing. At first earn, then save up, then invest, then get reward. And only then you can spend your money. As I said at the beginning of my journey, I did a lot of mistakes. It is important to know what action to avoid than just know what action to do, because you can just lose your money without any knowledge, like I did to investing some money in stuff what I didn't know. To avoid that, you have to learn some information about the stuff. I already recorded a video about most common mistakes I make as a beginner, and in this video you can watch one of my strategy where I will demonstrate you how I found money to invest in crypto, and this method can use everyone. Think smartly, take responsibility, and implement suggestions from information you learn. Take care, my friend.